First episode of the DD Podcast. My name is Ethan. I got a couple people with me. A couple of my friends, a couple of my close friends. People I like to call family, even though sometimes they do act kind of dumb. But I still love them.
You're so sweet, man.
Go ahead, Brian.
He's talking about you. He's most definitely not talking about me.
Go ahead, Brian.
What am I saying? Sorry.
Introduce yourself.
Oh,
Brian. Let them know who you are.
Oh, I'm Brad. I'm one of Ethan's close friends. I play basketball, and I also have another YouTube channel that I sometimes post on.
Sometimes. I got my good buddy Frank.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Frank. That's all you need to know.
All you need to know is
I want to know more.
Nah, he's just Frank.
Not much more.
Last one I got is my big man Miles.
Hey, it's Big Man Miles in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Really on the mic, but they call me Miles Too Saucy. Follow my IG, link in the description. Everybody calls me Miles Too Saucy, bro. I promise, bro, I'm not kidding. Listen.
Hey, look, it's Miles
Hey,
Too Saucy.
listen. Like I said, I play basketball too. You know, it's like all these boys in the mic. We're all pretty tough at basketball. It's a beautiful sport, y'all. Y'all should get into it for real. But like I said, follow our Instagrams. I'm Miles Too Saucy.
Frank.
That's Frank. Frank's my roommate. He's pretty cool. Ethan's my close friend. He's pretty cool.
I cleaned the bathroom the other day.
Frank Dick in the bathroom. You know, he messing that toilet up. You know how it be.
Bro,
You heard me.
there's little dark, there's
I'm
little
keeping
black
it
curly hairs everywhere.
I'm keeping it
Last
a buck
time I
on the
checked, I
podcast.
don't have many of
I'm
those.
keeping it a buck on the podcast. You need to know the real spiel. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fake stuff on the DD podcast.
No, then why you
Y'all,
lying to
Hey,
him?
hit the
Real
subscribe
talk.
button right now. I don't care. Hit it right now, bro.
Please.
Want me to expose you right now?
We need to get to 100
everyone.
people. We're at
How many phone
74.
calls you had today?
All right. The only other person off the mic is our good friend Bella. She's kind of here for the vibes. But I got a couple questions for these
Manager
guys.
Bella.
Got a couple things I want to know.
Bella!
A couple things to get us kind of closer, get us some things to kind of relate to everybody else listening. Because, you know, we are freshmen in college. This is our first year.
Shit is crazy.
It is wild.
Crap is crazy, my bad. Crap is
It
crazy.
is kind of wild,
say
but... So what is it like being a freshman in college? What is it like? How do you like it? You know what I'm saying? What is it? How do you feel knowing that you've made it this far, and we only still got another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? We got a lot more time to grow. So what is it like being a freshman in college, Miles?
Alright, well, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot better than high school, but you have to be serious about this, bro. Like, you can't mess around. Like, school, take it seriously. Do your work. If you do your work, then you can have fun. But if you don't do your work, you can't have fun. I'm telling you that, bro. Like, get your schoolwork, go to the library, do whatever you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Get that done, and then party, have fun. You know, do your thing.
You have never been to the library.
I do work in my room. I'm not gonna lie. My dorm is a whole vibe. I fuck with it.
School first, party later.
Exactly.
I like to hear that.
School in the morning, party at night. It's whatever.
Frank, what do you think about being a freshman in college, especially from a guy from Chicago?
Oh man, it's
Different
it's weird.
everything.
It's what I expected, but at the same time, it's nothing like I expected. It's like you think you're going to college knowing what to expect, but none of that happens. It all just pops up at your door one day.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. I had YouTube banging on my door. I thought you were like the police or something. I was like, Miles, get down.
I was down too. I was down.
I don't know. I can't.
It's an adjustment.
I've only been to one school. I've only been a freshman a couple days, a couple weeks, but so far it's been alright.
Yeah. Brad, coming from Washington to Florida, what is it like? What is it like being
Washington, D.C., that is.
a D.C.?
Not the state.
Terrible
The
place.
state is better.
I actually
Yes.
talked to someone from Washington State the other day, and they said it's the roughest place to live.
Yeah,
in.
it's-
I've been to Washington State. I've been to Spokane. It's beautiful.
Clearly.
It's
They've never been to
it's a
Chicago.
nice place, but it's turning into a bad place. But Brad, what is it like being a freshman in college?
It's like you just went from the highest tier of senior in high school to like the lowest part.
That's true.
You could be like now that you're part of college, you're like part of like the whole world kind of.
Yeah.
If you know
There's
what
so
I mean.
many people here, bro.
Yeah, you're one of
It's
the
weird.
Yeah,
It's
now.
like there's still levels of hierarchy, but you're all adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's almost
It's like
No
you
kids
know,
here.
Like
you know you're
there's
equal to
thousands of
everyone.
people in college, bro. It's nothing like high
Yeah.
school. I swear to God.
Every
Kid
day,
with a
every
bunch
day I
of
see new
adults.
people.
You still feel like a kid though.
yeah.
I mean, have fun. Everybody's really a kid at heart, but
Yeah.
like, you can
Yeah.
tell some
Yeah.
people got their stuff straight.
You feel
Like,
like
you
a
know,
kid, but you have to be an adult to get around.
I want to get my own
Scientifically-
apartment, all that, bro. I can't wait.
Apparently, scientifically, men don't mature until they're like 30.
I could.
I'm a
I say that's both
I don't-
people
I
for
don't know
real.
how
I've
much
seen
more
immature
mature I
adults,
can get.
immature men, women, all that, bro. Anybody can be immature. For
Yeah.
real.
You're not even an adult yet, bro.
Statistics are really BS, bro. Just like live life, just picture it how you see it. You know what I mean?
This man's 17.
I'm spitting facts.
He's speaking the truth.
Hey,
like,
follow the
speaking
IG.
Hey man.
Like
Follow
the video
IG.
right
Nah,
Follow
being a
more
freshman in
fans.
college, it's weird. It's
At
like
Come Daddy.
being a freshman
Miles
in
too
college.
saucy
Oh
on
my god,
OnlyFans.
Miles is too saucy. But now being a freshman in college, it's weird. It's like it's different than. I mean, obviously, it's being different than a freshman in high school. In high school, you feel like you still kind of know every single person that you're with because you're leaving middle school to go into high school, and you at least get an idea.
I didn't know anyone in freshman
now.
high
Same
school.
shit, yeah.
But I mean,
I knew
I went to a
everybody.
random high
Freshman high
school, bro.
school.
yeah.
I thought it was. Gonna
I
be
knew
like
one
big
girl,
town. I
and
thought
she
it was
didn't even
gonna
talk to
But
me.
did you imagine it be this diverse, where you get people from everywhere? You
Oh,
get
for
people
real?
from, you
Not
get people from
Well,
DC. You get
This
people
kid's in my
from
class from
Chicago,
Brazil.
from New York. Like
This
it's
school
crazy.
isn't bad. If we were at like Florida State or something, there'd be people from all over.
Word.
the
I mean,
world.
it is
Monster
nice.
Saucy, I'm
Most
from
people
Tampa.
here are
You
local.
know.
I mean, it is nice that it's not a gigantic school, but it's still it's still weird to know that there is still so many people from so many places. You know, especially even just us four. You know, we're all from somewhere different. Miles is
Yeah.
from Lakewood Ranch and Tampa.
Well, you
and-
guys all live in Florida.
yeah,
You go home to Florida.
yeah.
I've been
Well, I
home,
mean,
man.
but even still, Florida's still a gigantic place.
It really
You know,
is.
That's true.
from Tampa, where me and Miles are from, to Pensacola, it's night and day. You know, even though me and Miles are still more south than Pensacola, Pensacola feels more south than Tampa.
Bro, I've never been to this area of Florida. It is crazy, dog. It's such a culture shock. Like I'm not even tripping, bro.
It's weird. It's weird.
Bro, it's not even Florida. It's more like Alabama.
Exactly.
It is.
And I used to live in Alabama
But
too.
it's a mix of Alabama, Louisiana, because we're another hour and a half from Louisiana.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I'm
much
saying? So
stuff.
it's
Floribama, that's what they call it.
Floribama? I like that.
We're just as close to Alabama as we are to everywhere else, and it's kind of weird because there's a lot of different people.
Yeah. It's weird because you go 20 minutes north of us and you're in rolling hills and
Yeah.
forests. You go 20 minutes south and you're in the Gulf of Mexico.
Exactly.
That's
You don't
crazy.
expect it out of
It
this
is
area.
weird just to be in the middle of kind of everything, isn't it? You know, it's
Panhandle.
It's weird, but like that's what I love about it.
it's kind of nice though
'Cause
because
I can-
mean, at least it keeps everything kind of close.
I can
together.
drive up to Alabama and it's like the same area I'm used to, or I
Yeah.
could drive down and it's like going on vacation.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of nice that everything is kind of close around here. You know, whether it's the hangouts, the spots, the parties, the beach, everything's pretty much
Still
within
gotta bring you to the beach.
an area. Yeah, I mean, shoot, where me and Miles are from, you gotta drive 40, 45 minutes to go find a party or go find a
Swear.
club or something crazy like that. But
It'd be worth it though.
sometimes it's worth it. But speaking of parties, what is it like going to parties as a freshman?
I'm not gonna lie. Me being from Tampa, Lakeland Ranch, whatever, the parties over there are better.
Parties
but
over
here,
there are
I
better.
meet so many people at a party. Like so many people know me, and I don't even know their names for real. But like, I walk into the party, everybody dap me up. It's chill, you know. But you just gotta know who the right people to talk to, and talk to them. Exactly. Just find your crowd and stick with it. College is like you don't want to get swamped up in the people, bro. You're there to do academics and do whatever you got to do. Me personally, I'm trying to play sports, so I'm doing that. I'm still having my fun on the side, you know. You got to portion your time because in college you got to be an adult. Because there's no time to be, oh, I'm a little baby, I'm a kid. You can't call your parents for help, all that. You got to do most of the stuff on your own.
You know, a
Your
lot of
parents are
people
still there
holding
for
your
you,
hand.
but yeah.
Yeah, now a lot of people holding your hand. I mean, obviously, you can call your family, you can call this, and you can call that, obviously for guidance and assistance because they've been through this already, but we're just getting there. And, I mean, shoot, I guess Frank's parents haven't even been through it, so,
Yeah, my parents.
there's
Neither
not
my
much
parents
guidance
went to
there,
college.
but I mean, I know for me at least, my mom went to college, my dad kind of went to college, so it's
Yeah.
like I can't ask them for whatever questions I got. So it's like if I do need something, they kind of have an answer. I mean, obviously you're not gonna baby me and direct me what I got to do, but
Right.
if God forbid something does happen, at least I might have an answer.
Straight up.
Brad, what do you think about the parties?
Well, I mostly just sit in the corner the whole time.
Yeah,
Hey,
quiet.
that's fine too. That's fine too. You don't gotta be that guy partying all the time, like being the life of the party. Like just pull up and chill, see the
Yeah.
vibe. You know.
That's the great part about college. You could be sitting in the corner one night or going crazy the next night. You don't have to be anyone. You could be whatever you want.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, you can find a nice balance between it. You can't
College
get-
is a very fresh start.
especially as freshmen, it's like not a lot of people are expecting much out of us. I mean, obviously they're expecting us to kind of lift the parties up and bring some energy because, I mean, even though they think we're young and we bring a lot of energy, I mean, the people that we have seen, they come hard. Can't lie. They
That's what
go
she
crazy.
said.
Whoa, that was a crazy pause. I can't lie.
Right.
But Frank, parties for you. What is it like? Different than Ohio? I mean, different than Illinois? Different than
Ohio.
Chicago?
What are you talking about?
Chirac.
That's where Donovan Mitchell just went.
Yeah, nah, but parties in
It's,
Chicago compared to here, what is it like?
So I never really went to like clubs or anything. I was too far away from the city, but like we'd have the same amount of people in a basement, but now we're packed into an apartment, packed into a little frat house. It's weird because like when you're in high school, you know everyone at the party,
Yeah.
and if you don't know someone, they go to a neighboring school and you say, hey, what's up, and you meet them.
Yeah.
But here, it's like there's probably 10 new people at every party.
Yeah.
There's more people to see, more people to meet. It's like, it's the same, but it's a lot different. Like, like I said earlier.
Yeah, it is weird, especially, I mean, not even at the parties, but just anywhere you walk on campus, whether it's the gyms, whether it's
Yeah.
classes, it feels like every single day you go, it doesn't matter. See, me and Frank, we go to the gym 2 times a day, mostly the same exact time every single day, and it doesn't matter what time we go, there's always some group of new people kind of walking in, and
Yeah.
it's weird. It's like, where are they coming from?
Take a different path to class. It's like a whole new world.
It is. It's weird. It's weird. Especially for, smaller college like this one. I can only imagine how crazy it would be on like a Florida State or University of Florida. I mean, yeah. I mean, just it'd be weird going from a smaller school like this where it's just big enough to not be considered as big as a high school, but not big enough to be considered one of the big colleges, but not small enough to really be considered one of the like a high
D2.
school.
I feel like it's a perfect medium.
It is a happy medium because it's like there's enough people where I can remember who they are, and there's still enough people where I can keep learning on, keep finding more people that I do find interesting. But I don't know, parties for me, it's a hit or miss. I've never really been big on parties and stuff. I mean, I've never really been big on parties since I've always kind of been working a lot, and it's weird not working, and it's weird having so much free time after school or
Where'd
after.
you work?
Where'd I work? I've worked at a million places. I've worked at.
Chipotle manager,
Chipotle for 10
Panera
months.
manager.
Dude, I mean, I worked at Chipotle for 10 months, but most recently I worked on the beach, and that was nice, man. It's just
I can imagine.
calm. You just sit back, relax, enjoy it. It was almost like getting paid on, being on vacation, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a job here, but I'm trying to figure out because it's like, at least at my old job, there wasn't a lot of workload. So I was working, but I wasn't really working. But I was getting paid to work. You know what I mean? It was nice. But here it's like, I hate to sound like kind of a loser, but I want to get paid not to really do work. It's kind of boring.
That's not being a
Loser.
loser. That's the way, bro. If you can find out a way to make money and have your own emotion, and you
Yeah.
don't gotta exert like all the work and like time, energy, all that, bro.
Yeah.
You get in your bag, bro. Regardless how you get money. I used to work at Publix. I was a stalker, bro. It was terrible. I ain't gonna lie. But I made good money, so I did it every day.
Yeah.
So however you get money, as long as you have emotion, doing whatever you got to do, pay your bills, pay your subscriptions, whatever. I'm a Netflix, Hulu, Apple, all that. Extra storage, whatever. I pay for it. I pay for my car, all that. So that's part of being an adult. Straight up, paying your bills and stuff. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So however you get money, dog, as long as you're getting it, it's straight.
Yeah,
As
right.
long as you're not trapping, that's illegal. We don't like that over here.
Sports is really important now. I know at least, obviously not this year, we can't play basketball, but I know next year I definitely want to try out for the team.
That's the whole story we're gonna get into later. It's tough.
Speaking of the story, Miles, sports in college, what's your idea? Well, what's going on? What are you planning on doing? I mean, obviously we have our own 3-on-3 team, and we're
We're gonna win that
5-on-5
3-on-3
team.
tournament
Oh,
and the
we
5-on-5.
have to win both tournaments, obviously,
We're gonna win.
to show at least what we can do, what we will do. But what's your big time goal? What's your big time plan with sports?
I mean, honestly, my goal is to get to that level because I know I'm good enough to play in college. I have no doubt in my mind. I worked all summer. Last summer, I've been working for the last 4 years. I started playing basketball freshman year, but like I just want to make it. So one, I can kind of tell everybody that told me I would never be on that level. My 8th grade coach, my JV coach freshman year. Everybody, the seniors in my JV freshman year, they used to make fun of me all the time. I have a TikTok about it for all the TikTok, by the way. Same shit. Monster saucy, but nah, but yeah. So when a lot of people doubt you, all you want to do is prove them wrong. Even my parents, they don't believe in me. Like when I was told there's no tryout this year, they're like, "Oh, give up basketball." I'm like, "What do I do all summer for?" You know, I'm not finna give up right now. I'm right here. So what you gotta do is keep pushing through. My goal for college, though, like you said, I want to make the team. Because I know once I get the opportunity, it's going to work itself out. The work, I'm going to have access to the gym all the time, the weight room. It's going to happen. I get buckets.
Yeah, everything you need.
The real going to remain. Exactly.
Frank, get off your phone.
Get off your phone right now. Bro.
Listen to the conversation. You say
My
some
friend
inspirational
texts
stuff.
me.
But me and Ethan and Brad, personally, we all like hoopers, so we take it very seriously. So basketball, it's a good thing. It teaches me discipline, keeps my body right. Like, it's an amazing sport. I love it. I'll play it for the rest of my life. You'll catch me 8 years old schooling kids on that hardwood, for real. Or the blacktop. I get outside or inside.
All right, Frank, what about you?
Yeah.
Frank
Football
plays
player.
football and
Football
wrestling.
player.
Sports, man.
What is it like knowing that every single day we pass by the football field and you're not on?
Oh, tough question.
It's difficult. I've played football since second grade, and I hated it. You know, my dad was just making me do it, so I quit 8th grade. He said, "All right, you don't like it, you don't have to play 8th grade." But then high school came, and I was like, you know, it's high school. Might as well try to be someone else. So I joined football team. Probably the best 4 years of my life playing on that team. Best friends I'll ever have. The guys, they're closer than my brother. It's crazy. And now I don't have the, I don't have that anymore. I don't have that family, that feeling you get from playing football with people.
You go through battles, you go through
You're,
wars.
you're sweating, you're tired in the heat and the cold and the snow and the rain. It's crazy.
For the people listening, if you're a senior in high school, you play a sport, and you know you're not going to play in college, please enjoy it while you can.
Enjoy it, dog.
There's
I
nothing
promise
else
you.
like it.
Listen,
Bro, I
listen.
left my old school. I was a star, and now I was a role player. It sucked, but I still enjoyed it, bro.
Everyone tells you, enjoy what you can, enjoy what you have, and it goes by so fast. But it's crazy. I'm going through it. I'm not going to say it goes by fast. It didn't go by fast, but it went by. Now it's gone. I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
You
For
really,
now.
You really
For now.
realize, you don't realize
How good it is until it's gone.
you don't realize what you have until it's gone.
Like walking into school, you're a big dog on campus. Everybody say,
Yeah.
"Oh, great game last night."
Yes,
Now I walk into school, I had no game last night.
Yeah,
You know, like
I would wear my jerseys on Friday, say, "Oh, you guys playing this week? You guys gonna win?" Now I'm sitting in lunch with Ethan, and the football team sits next to us. I'm like, they have it, you know. I have to ask them who they're playing. I have to ask them if they're good this year.
You have to ask them what position they play.
Yeah,
You have to
and
ask
I-
them who their name is. You have to ask them how good they are.
I have to go sit in the stands on Saturday.
Yeah,
I haven't sat in the
can't
stands
do it.
since,
I
since
cannot.
freshman year.
it's gonna kill me.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah, it sucks.
I can't slide to no basketball games, bro. I'm gonna get so mad.
We're going to pop out basketball game.
I
But-
cannot. I cannot.
I'll do it.
But what Ethan was saying though, we walk by the field after we lift and go hit the sauna. Place is deadly. But we go hit the sauna, and on the way I'm walking by the football field, and I see him running drills. I see him practicing, and I have like this feeling, like my heart gets like just starts beating. My stomach feels empty. It's like it's something I never knew I would have. It's like an emotion I never knew I would get from a sport, but there it is. It just pops up when I least expect it. Like I know I should be out there. I know I'm meant to be doing something right now.
Yeah.
And hey, college isn't the end all be all. Like look at me, Ethan, and Frank right now. We're student athletes. We're supposed to be playing on these teams, but there's no way we can right now. But it's not the end of the world. Like everybody has their own race. Everybody has their own path. You just gotta keep moving forward. That's the most important part. Never give up, because this is something you wanted to do. If you give up, you're gonna be like all of them old heads at the park that say, "Oh, I could have did this. I could have did that." You want to actually do it or have a shot at it. You know.
That's what I was saying that to the football players at lunch. I could have been crazy. I could have been their star player on the D line, but I still can be.
You aren't right now, and there's absolutely no shot. None of us can go where we want to be right now, but
In the
obviously
future.
there is always. I don't know. In my idea, there's a reason why stuff is going the way it is. There's a reason why Frank's not playing football. There's a reason why me and Miles aren't on the team. There's a reason why we got to start up our own little leagues. We got to start up our own open runs to try and even get a little bit of recognition. Which I mean sucks because it's like I came to this school to live out the dream that I wanted to live out.
Exactly.
I've worked so hard for so long, and it's like I came into since probably about I was 8 years old. I've been playing basketball, and probably not until my junior years when I transferred from my one school to their rival school because coach never gave me a chance because he never thought I was in shape enough, which is dumb to say because not to compare a 10th grader to NBA players, but there's a ton of guys that obviously are in different shapes than others, and some of them are
It
slow,
matters
some
if you
of
can
them
play
are,
or not.
but it's like it matters how good you are and what you do on the court. And some coaches, they take advantage of your conditioning more than the skill set you have, which, I mean, in some cases, yes, you want to make sure your guys can last all 48 minutes of the game, but obviously I'd rather take the guy who's going to go get me a bucket or go get me a rebound and assist more than can he run back and forth 100 times and how many stats is he putting up? Nothing. I'd rather, I'm playing ball to be a ball player, not a track star.
Exactly.
So
I was a track star. There's a reason I quit.
But no, I mean, at least for me, sports is like you put so much time, you put so much love, you put so much effort. My junior year is when I transferred. I played all right. My senior year, I stayed at the rival school, and I played all right, but I never really thought I would be this hungry to play something in my life. Like, if I worked as hard as I did now, and over this past summer, if I worked this hard, where I dropped a lot of weight, where I played a lot more, and I was playing harder, and I actually played with confidence, and I'm working on things I'm not good at. If I did that stuff my junior, senior, freshman, sophomore, there's no way I wouldn't have scholarships after scholarships because coaches look at skill set just as much as they look at work ethic, just as much as they look at your academics, but it's like if you let one thing slip out, there's no way that you're going to be able to be successful unless you show up the next year and you're like, this is going to be mine. And that's kind of where I'm at is there's a reason why I'm not playing basketball this season other than intramurals. And it sucks to say that because that's the only reason why I came to this school was I thought I had a chance to walk on and show that this is mine. I'm sitting there at home telling myself every single day working hard that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this. And I'm going to be the first one in my family. I'm going to be the first one of this. I'm going to be the first one in my school. I'm going to be the first one in my everything. I'm going to prove every single person wrong. And when I guess, I don't want to say it humbled you that I didn't even get a chance, but it put it in perspective. And it's like, shit, what else am I missing? What else do I have to do? You know what I mean? I know at least that's for
I
me.
got square one.
It literally feels like you took so many steps forward just to get shoved back down.
And nobody cares.
And
nobody knows who you are. None of that
Nobody
shit,
feels sorry for you other than yourself. And even then, you can't even feel sorry for yourself. You just got to get up and you just got to keep working every single day. But you just got to keep growing up. You got to keep going, and eventually you're gonna knock out all the little kinks that you haven't yet perfected, and you're gonna perfect them. But like Miles said, where his family told him to give up on it, you can't. You can't. I mean, if it's something
I
you
told
love,
him, hell no.
if it's something you love, obviously you can't give up. But if it's something that you're not passionate about, like when Frank was talking about how his dad was the one that made him play football, I mean, obviously then you won't be as passionate as if it's something that you want to do. I know for me, the only reason why I ever wanted to play basketball was the only thing that kept my family together. It was the only thing that made my dad want to, care about me and show me love was I was going to be the spitting image of what he was supposed to be. And I wanted to do that. Mm-hmm. But once you realize that you can't do something for other people, you got to kind of do it for yourself. You got to live for the people, but not for them. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do things for you. And God puts everybody through some shit, and you just got to keep working through it. Whether it is sports or whether it's just life in general, or whether it's you come into college and you sitting here in your dorm room thinking about how bad you miss your family and how far away you really are from them, and how bad it sucks. You wake up every single day, you tell your mom you love them, you tell your sister you love them, you tell your brother you love them, or dad you love them, and now it's just instead of waking up and going out to go eat something with your family. The only family you got is the people that are next to you, your dorm roommates, the people in your halls, and it feels so weird yet so different. But you realize after college, what is it? It's going to be the same thing. Except you might have a wife, you might have a girlfriend, you might have kids.
That's gonna be some scary times.
It's
Right.
terrifying to think about.
Scary to think about for real.
Women.
Oh my God.
It's, just it's terrifying to think about. Just
I'm bringing it back now. I'm bringing it back.
yeah, it's,
All right, you guys.
go ahead.
Ethan and Miles came down here because they wanted to play ball. They saw this opportunity to become, to play basketball. But that's where I differ from you guys, because I came down here to escape all that.
Yeah.
I didn't want that pressure. I didn't want that, I wanted to be someone completely different than I was up there. But somehow, even though I thought this would be better, starting over, becoming someone new, I miss it. I miss being the football player. I miss being the Frank I was up there. Everyone loved Frank. They used to make fun of me because my name was Frank. And I was a 14-year-old kid, and I went by Frank. But somehow over the years now, I fucking love it. I miss it. I miss all my guys saying, "Hey, what's your name?" And I say, Frank. It was the funniest shit we had. But man,
It's funny how sports can bring people together. Like, I never thought high school basketball meant so much to me when I first joined. I joined it because I was tall. My JV coach said, "Hey, Mom, try out for the team." I tried out. I had a Harlem Globetrotter jersey on. I wasn't even trying. I made the team. Now I'm in love with this, bro. It's a 365 thing. Like, and I have brothers back home. I play with them all the time. I told them when I get back down there, we gonna hoop up at LA Fitness, run shit like we always do. But it's like sports. You like develop a family and a sense of security for real.
Yeah.
Like, you got your teammates behind you all the time. I've had numerous times where, arguments on the court, whatever. My teammates was behind me, I was behind them. You ride for those dudes. You go on the bus with them. I remember getting sent home from the playoffs. I cried that night.
Those bus
My
rides.
teammates were there to bring me up. I never cried, bro. Now, one night, I just felt so much emotion, I had to let it out. And my teammates was right there for me. Nobody laughed and made no jokes or nothing. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
I remember freshman, sophomore year of football, I'd get pulled up to varsity for the playoffs.
Yeah.
And, I didn't know anyone on the varsity team. I didn't care. It was just me and my friends. We were on varsity. We took the bus up to, 3-hour drive to some farm field team way out in the middle of Illinois. And it was fun going up. I got to talk to my friends. Yeah, look at me, I'm on varsity. Wear my jersey.
Yeah.
And then, they lose. And somehow, I'm just as sad as everyone else. Somehow I feel like I lost that game, even though I didn't even put my helmet on.
Yeah, you
Sat on
didn't
the
get
sideline.
dressed.
Not a single person on that field knew who I was. They just knew I was a freshman getting pulled up.
Yeah.
I didn't have a shot of playing. I had 4 people in front of me.
Yeah.
I was 5'9". It's not like I was gonna play, but I feel like
5'9"?
when I was a
Great,
freshman.
insane.
Oh, freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I felt like I could have done something to win that game. I
Yeah.
felt like if they put me out there, even though I realistically could not do anything against those 6'7", 300-pound linemen, I feel like if I went out there, I would have
Oh,
tried my
that's-
hardest.
He's got that dog in him.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe button right now. All right, back to the podcast.
But Brad, somebody's taking kind of a different route when it comes to sports.
Right.
Obviously, it's not what me and Miles intend of.
Not me.
I'm going to be on the basketball team next season, and we should have been on the basketball team this season, or Frank, where he's sitting there thinking that he should be out on the field and isn't, and he's going to work his ass off until he does get there. You are somebody a little bit different that came with a different kind of mentality with sports. So,
Which is fine, by the way. Like, take your own path.
Yeah, I came originally. If you go back to February, I was going to play college sports. I had D3 offers from up north, but ultimately, I was never 100% in on college. And then eventually, when I was playing basketball, I got sick of it. Every time I stepped on the court, I felt sick to my stomach. I wasn't enjoying where I was, and basically from there, the moment I decided to quit, stepped away from the AAU team, told all the coaches that I wasn't going to play. Best of luck to them. And then just the moment I stepped away, I was happy. And then the next day I went out and played pickup just for fun. For the first time in my life, I was the happiest I'd been in months.
Wait, how long you been playing?
7, age
7
7.
Dang.
11 years.
but I mean, it's
Y'all some vets.
yeah. I mean, it's an odd path when it's like you have it right in front of you,
Yeah.
and it takes a lot more to just be like, I'd rather not take that, and I'd just rather be happy.
Exactly.
It takes a whole lot more. Obviously, if I had a D3 offer in my hand and the coach was begging me to play for him, for me at least, and I know for Miles probably, it'd be no question I'm taking it. But for somebody to have that behind them, that it's like, this is not what I want to do, I want to take something different.
Exactly.
It's weird to just know that somebody's handing you the keys and I want to take my own and I want to go make my own key. It's weird to hear that, but I mean, that's coming from somebody that wants, the keys like that. But I mean, obviously whatever makes you happy is what makes you happy. And I'd rather know that I'm doing something that I love rather than forcing myself to feel sick to my stomach doing something that I don't want to.
Exactly.
But
hold on, let me stop you real quick.
go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had a JUCO offer from Missouri Baptist, but me as I got better at basketball, I got more confident, and so I said, West Florida's D2. I'm not a JUCO player. I'm better than that. So I tried to go D2, and so now I'm kind of stuck here. But you make your own bed, you lay in it. So I'm finna lay in it, have a good night's sleep. Of course, I think about what happened if I went JUCO, but at the end of the day, I want to get my 4-year degree, all that. So they have a good education program. So something's gonna sort itself out. Regardless of what's gonna happen, it's gonna work out.
Even when things don't work out, there's always options.
But
Always
from
options.
that, just
It's
trust
not-
your judgment.
Just because you feel like the wrong decision doesn't mean you're done.
Yeah,
Exactly.
one door closes, another one opens up.
Well
Obviously.
said.
I'm not gonna go through the easy door. I'm trying to go through the door on the top floor. Cause I'm a top floor boss. If you know that reference, Utah,
What did you say?
the top floor boss.
Oh,
Your top
It's a
floor
song.
boss.
It's a song.
Mario.
No.
okay.
Hey, it's Destroy Lonely. If you know it, you know it. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know.
What do you guys miss most about what was back home? Miles, start it off again. What do you miss most about being in Sarasota, Tampa, Lakewood Ranch area? What do you miss?
I mean, not gonna lie, besides like my family, my dog, love you, Lucy, by the way. If you're watching this, you probably are. That's my dog, by the way, like my actual dog. Having these poodle mix, beautiful. But I just miss like I was lonely. I was always kind of lonely. But when I first got here, I was like, yo, I'm really by myself. Like, I can't just drive back to Tampa and go see my best friends or go play with my dog, go talk to my dad real quick, call my brother, see him real quick. Here, it's like, I'm in Pensacola, Florida, a place I've never been in, and, like, all I got is I'm stuck here. Which is like, you make the most of what you got, but, like, I call my boys every day. I see what's up with them, but it's different. I can't go to them and, like, go to the LA Fitness and like run shit up with my dog Aiden. Even though he's trash at basketball, I still carry him. Aiden, he still suck. I know you watching this boy, but it's a daunting experience. I'm not gonna lie. Like I look at it and I'm like, dang, this really like what I have now.
Yeah.
But when I look in the future,
Like you're growing up.
exactly,
It's weird.
the further I look deep into it, it's not that bad. I can live through this. Like at the end of the day, when you go to sleep at night, you're gonna wake up in the morning. And life's just gonna keep going on. The world never stops. Like literally, the world's always rotating. But life doesn't stop for anybody. And it's funny. It really is funny.
I wonder where you got that quote from. I definitely didn't tell you that one the other day, huh?
He
But
didn't
no, I
tell me
mean,
that.
You're not wrong. It's weird to just kind of not be able to just go home to see your family and not go home to see your friends and not go home to. There is no LA Fitness near you, and it feels
You're starting
weird.
fresh.
Isn't there a Planet Fitness?
But that's
I
not.
swear there
Ain't no
was.
basketball.
There's no basketball court.
Yeah.
LA
Swear
Fitness,
I
it's
thought there
different,
was.
bro. Like there's just everybody that I used to hoop with at LA Fitness, whether it's my guy Mike, both Mikes, my Tom's, everybody. We're in a group chat together, and it's like every single Monday, every single Tuesday, every Thursday, we're together, and it's like you get so used to seeing it. It's like it's almost like
Yeah.
having a schedule. And
It's
it's like
kind of the same thing, but a little bit different. But
It's-
I would text my
it's
man
weird.
Devin. I'd text him, hey, wanna go fishing today?
Wait,
He'd
shout
be
out
like,
to
yeah.
Devin.
I still text Lakewood group
Devin.
chat. I'm like, I'll be down there into Thanksgiving. We gonna run it up every
Yeah.
day.
yeah,
Shout out to Devin.
It's
He might
it's
be
weird.
watching. I don't know.
You get so
better
used to
be.
seeing the same people over and over again. It's
Yeah.
like
It's
you
like
wake up and then you look to your right, and it's like this isn't my room.
yeah. If I'm bored, I text someone, hey, you wanna go do something? Hey, you
Yeah.
wanna hang out tonight? And they're like, yeah. Someone's always gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have that. I don't know that many people here.
Other than
I know
obviously
us.
You've been here
and
2
then-
weeks.
Yeah, I mean,
Us,
so
man.
far,
Still, though, there's
so
too many
far, I
people.
haven't been
Yeah.
too bored. But I feel like down the road, eventually, I'm gonna have, everyone's gonna be busy. You guys might go home. I might be stuck here.
Yeah,
I'm not going.
I'm going on Thanksgiving.
Well, like on a Memorial weekend or something, where
Wow.
it's a long weekend and you guys can drive home. you know, I don't really have that option to fly
Drive
home.
home. I ain't driving 7 hours. bro.
Right. You kind of crazy on that. The drive here killed me, bro.
We're all
I
far
drove.
away.
I went on like a 10-hour road trip this summer. I
It's
like
different when
driving.
you drive the whole way, though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I like
I had to
driving.
drive the
I listened to a
whole
whole
way.
podcast, a couple albums, got to call a few people. Like,
Yeah,
shoot.
it's weird.
Wait,
But-
so it was 7 hours for you guys, but
Yeah.
technically it was 6 because the time changed.
No,
Nah,
it was 7 hours.
Technically, it felt like 8 then.
It was 7 hours, 25 minutes. I remember because I complained about it so many
Yeah,
times.
because you're another 30 minutes from where I was, so mine was like
Yeah.
6:50, something like that.
But you
It
got an
sucked.
hour back.
Nah,
It didn't feel like
didn't
it.
feel like it.
I had to wake up earlier, bro.
I still had to wake up and leave by 8 a.m. Pack all my stuff. It was terrible.
Packed myself the night
Oh
before.
my
I
God,
couldn't
it
even
was
look at
bad.
it, bro. I was so upset.
Yeah, it sucks. So obviously you miss basketball back home. You miss your friends. That's miles, but friends.
I
what
love
do you miss
basketball.
most? What do you miss most back home? I mean, obviously I know you miss all your friends and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody kind of misses their friends and their family and stuff, but
Friends and family are important.
I don't think.
I mean, obviously, obviously the most important because that's the things that kind of raise you. Those are the people that kind of influenced you. But
Yeah, honestly,
other than friends and family,
I miss my dog, of course.
yeah.
Right.
God, our dogs.
Pets are so
My man,
important.
They need our
He
pets.
was an unregistered service animal. If I was ever sad, I'd just look at his face. I'd go like, I'd just squeeze him. And
That's so cute.
man,
Oh, I'm blushing. Wow.
yeah, my friends, Devin, man, just text him, hey, you want to go fishing? He'd be like, yeah, we go
Stop.
fishing.
Ready for it.
All my boys out there. They're all. It's half of them go to Illinois, half of them go to Indiana, and Indiana played Illinois today in football. So they're all hanging out right now, you know,
Yeah.
having a good time. And I just
wish
feel
you could
like,
be there.
yeah,
Yeah, you wish you could be there. Brad,
I wish
what
I could
about
be
you?
there. I wish I could be having fun with them and seeing all of them again. Because, you know, they haven't seen each other for
Yeah,
a
it's
couple
been
weeks.
a while.
You know, they're having like a
Wow.
reunion almost, but, you know, I'm not there.
You're not
Yeah.
there.
I feel like I'm there with all the snaps they're putting on the
Right.
group chat, but, you
Yeah.
know,
It sucks seeing them snaps in the group chat. Everybody's together and you're not there.
Yeah. Feels weird.
You'd be
Feels
like,
like you're
oh.
kind of isolated.
You're like, y'all lit. But, you know.
Brad, what about you? What do you miss most about home?
Basically the same stuff you guys said. Family, friends. I really miss my dog. But I lived 2 houses down from the beach instead of 30 minutes. So
Yeah.
that sucks. Much easier to get tan. That
Yeah,
is
you know,
nice.
go on a nice little beach room whenever you feel like it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know
You
if
trying
I'm
to get
tanner
like me.
I'm tanner than you, Brad. And I lived in the tundra.
You have to blame
It's because you're from
Chirac.
Chirac, bro.
They call it the tundra.
All that heat on the block.
That's what I call it.
Turn you tan.
It would go, all right,
It sucks.
Listen to this.
Yeah, listen.
it was 100 degrees, over 100 for weeks up there. It was hotter up there than it is here. And it's colder up there than it is here.
Yeah. You get a lot of.
It's just by
How does that work?
Yeah,
Looks like
dude.
Chicago.
How does it
Don't
get
ask
hotter?
me.
How does it get hotter 20 hours north?
Don't ask me, man. I couldn't tell you. I've never lived in Chicago. I've never been to Chicago. I don't plan on going to Chicago.
Florida weather is
It's-
it's so weird. I actually hate it, bro. It's so
Yeah,
dumb.
Really
I mean,
can't-
especially
Trust me.
Here in
This is normal.
in Pensacola. Though,
This
it's
is
just-
perfectly fine. I'm okay with
yeah.
this.
It's just weird seeing rain every single day. When from Tampa, it's always sunny.
Right, like
always.
maybe rain every 2 weeks.
It
That's
might
it.
rain.
I like the rain though. It would go 100 degrees, dry heat,
Yeah.
and then rain for 3 days straight, and then 100 degrees humid
Yeah,
heat.
but the rain here is like you're getting poured on and you're sweating.
Right, it's
And
humid
just
rain.
sucks, and you're getting bit up by mosquitoes and it sucks.
The
It's the
bugs
same
are
up there,
crazy
though.
in
You're
Florida, I
like the only one
swear.
I've seen that got bit by mosquitoes.
Dude,
At least
I
it's,
get
like,
bit all the time.
consistent.
They love my legs,
I never
bro.
get bit ever.
You wear pants, bro.
At least you know it's gonna be rainy and humid
Dude, it's-
during August.
Yeah,
Up there, it could be.
you flip a
It might
coin,
be
you roll
snowing right
dice.
now.
Yeah, it
My
might
mom
be.
just texted me a tree fell on my
Oh,
my grandma's condo building.
Oh,
It's like
shoot.
tornadoes and
Yeah.
it like just hit the door. It didn't like,
Gotcha.
go in the house.
Chicago, man.
Yeah, I mean, unlike you guys,
You got any more
I
food
can't
left?
have pets.
No.
My sister kind of ruined that whole thing of having pets. She's allergic to literally every single animal possible.
Man, get her a face mask.
Allergies are fake.
Yeah.
Get her a face
Allergies are
mask.
fake. Be a man.
Yeah, she's terrible.
If you're allergic to something, tell yourself, how are you allergic to something?
Yeah,
If you were alive 1,000 years ago, there's no allergies.
yeah.
You just
If you're
Google
allergic
us.
to something, you just man up
Who is this,
and
by
go
the way?
do it.
My sister, bro, I miss her so much.
Shout out to
No
Ethan's
offense.
sister.
No
Shout out to Ethan's sister. I know you watching the
She has a
podcast.
hell of a
Yeah.
leg
You
workout,
better
but-
be.
Goddamn Yaya. Dude, used to go to the gym with her every single. She was the reason. She motivated me so hard to just get up every morning. She'd sit there at my bed. Are we going to the gym today, E? Yeah. Let's go.
You
Give me
should talk
5
like
minutes.
that. You say, hey, let's go to the gym, huh?
Gosh,
Get a
swear to
sandwich
God.
the Aki way, huh?
Every day,
Word.
8 a.m. 8th, and let's go to LA Fitness. Come on, we gotta go train legs. We gotta go to this, that.
Ethan be like, word to my mama.
That's how my man Devin was. He,
Dude, it's just weird. It's
he
like,
told me we had the weight room open, a brand new weight room. It was closed all summer, and we just
Yeah.
got it. And he's like, all right, you want to go in the morning and the afternoon? I'm like,
do it.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Devin,
You know, I didn't want to do it at first.
Like,
but
it's just weird going on my phone, seeing literally 3 weeks ago, I'm with my sister in the gym every single day. Going to Crumble Cookie, going to Chipotle every single day. And it's
yeah,
like,
dude, I'm looking at my Snapchat memories.
it's just
I know. I
It's
can't
like,
even
you know,
watch my year ago.
hanging out with
today.
my
Year
friends.
goes? Oh,
I
you
can't, bro.
watch
Hanging out with my
those, yeah.
friends, hanging out with my guys, and I know a year from now it's gonna be
it's gonna
so
be more
different.
different. You know, it's like.
Like,
it's
I'm
ju-
thinking about
it's just
how
weird.
a year ago, how was I in my friend's basement, you know, watching movies, you know, just hanging out, and now I'm in Florida. I live in Florida.
Right.
Like this little room is what we call home now for the next however many months.
I mean,
'Cause
yours
it's
is a
like-
little. You got the deluxe suite.
Right.
Yeah.
That boy got the handicap room.
Me and Miles, are
but
two
he not
biggest kids on
handicapped.
campus, smashed together.
Told him I was a little mentally handicapped. You know, that's fine.
Y'all mess up.
He a
You
little
gotta pull a
crazy.
couple strings, you know.
It's like
Mine-
messy as hell.
Mine is clean. My half is clean.
Oh, his half is nowhere near.
Bro,
He's
it's
got
because I
He's
be.
got a shopping cart, a mannequin arm. You have 3 chairs because you took mine and stole another one. He's got clothes everywhere, dresser drawers.
The clothes
I've
are in the shopping
I
cart.
have never seen his dresser drawers closed.
They're all.
Never.
But look, I have a cover covering it all,
it's
so you can't even see.
overflowing with clothes.
Hey,
He
we're
wears
not
the
gonna get too
same-
much
he
into
wears
the
the
room,
same
though.
pair of pants.
The
same
room is
sweatshirt
very
every single
roomy.
day.
I got my own little
Exactly.
corner.
There's no room to room in because
I'm my own little corner. I got my corner. I play Xbox. I do my homework, and I eat my food.
After you step
It's just
over
weird,
at
though,
least
it's like-
10 items.
I step over my Xbox.
What happens when you're done eating your food, though?
Oh.
Well, an hour after that, I throw it
He
away.
eats more
He
food.
has a Polynesian sauce pyramid.
I have a
He eats-
pyramid
I
of
saw
sauce.
that on the thing.
'Cause I'm too
I made that
saucy.
pyramid out of it.
Oh, you did?
I was wondering. I was like, did I do that? There's
No,
no
I made the
way.
pyramid. I came in one day and I just made the pyramid. I was like, damn, there's a perfect amount of
See,
sauce.
I don't even notice it anymore. I just thought it was him. I thought that was him.
Yo,
cleaning
this
up.
man Ethan made a whole pyramid of sauce in my room, and I thought it was me, bro. I'm
No,
Yes.
it's just it's weird. It's like we have
Two
like,
sauces.
this little room is what is like it's our house. You know what I'm saying? It's
Well, I
like
don't feel
That's all
like
we
that
need.
though. I feel like this building is my house
For real.
and this
Whoa.
It's
campus
just-
is
it's
my
weird,
yard.
it's like-
The room is like your.
I can walk
bedroom.
anywhere. You
No,
know.
I mean I think that, but it's like it's weird not knowing that there's a kitchen right outside your door. I mean, other than
Yeah.
the one that everybody can use, it's not one that like I can
It's
just
not-
go out and I have my own pantry, I have my own fridge.
Not
I have
very
my own
easy
thing.
to use.
It's
Yeah.
not very easy to use because you got people waiting 6 hours to cook a goddamn steak, which we are cooking on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
That'll be-
yeah.
that'll
Pull
be
up
a
to the
nice
cookout.
I mean,
Bring
me.
your own steak on
Yeah.
Sunday. Bring your own
Students.
steak. I'll cook it up. I'll make it look good.
Right.
Mark Hall, main lounge.
I mean,
be
me.
there.
I used to go to military school, so I have my own room, and this is so much better, bro. Like the food is so much better. The people. Military school sucked. I'll talk about that next podcast.
Bro,
whatever. I
did you
don't
have a
know.
shaved head?
Yes, they shaved
Oh
my head.
my
They didn't even
goodness.
line me up. My mom didn't even tell me. She said, "You're gonna get a little haircut." I'm thinking they gonna line me up, whatever.
She
Nah.
may
Bro,
gonna have a little bit of hair on her
I
head.
shaved my
That's tough.
God, bro. I look like a peanut, bro. It was terrible.
If this
I hated it.
podcast gets 100 likes, I'm getting a buzz cut.
Don't get a. It's not worth it.
You
I'm
heard it.
telling you.
You heard
Y'all
it
don't
here.
get no buzz
I
cut.
don't want to deal with the hair. It's falling out every time I run my hands through my hair. It just falls
He's getting
out.
old too quick. Nah, I know what it's like.
I'm turning into my dad. The
Dude,
guy's
my
been
hair-
bald
my hair
since
wasn't
13.
Even, my hair wasn't even curly. Like at a point, like I stopped taking care of it, so it started dreading up. and I
Mine's
was
only
like,
curly because it's greasy.
Yeah.
When it's
Mine's curly
fine,
'cause
it's
I
straight.
got the Jew ash. You know, I,
I
got
like
the
my
Jew afro,
curls.
So
And then if we get 10 likes, Miles will post pictures of his peanut head.
he will not.
If we get
Well,
10
They
likes,
taking the minds.
if we
on me
get
and
10
my-
likes, Ethan's putting that his Miles bedhead on his story.
Oh, that head.
The cone head. That's what it's called.
We're not doing that. We're deleting that picture.
Well, I
not
mean, for an
expecting that.
introduction, it gives an idea of who we are individually.
Yeah.
Now y'all are connected to us.
It gives
True.
people a sense of we can listen to them, and honestly, I'd rather listen to something that I can relate to more of
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
I look at these guys and it's like they're almost on a pedestal compared to me.
Yeah.
You know, I know when I watch different podcasts and stuff, it's
Yeah.
like they're
that's the
looking
thing.
kind of.
Whenever I'm watching a podcast, I feel like I need to jump in and join the conversation. I feel like,
you got so much to
and
say.
now I got that opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm listening to you guys talk, and I can just jump in and say, and you guys, you
Yeah.
guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's better to. I'd rather listen to a podcast I can relate to more than a podcast where I'm kind of looking at them. And it's like I'm just kind of there to enjoy it and listen, rather than I feel like I have my own story I can add into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
But-
if you have a story, write it in the comments.
Oh,
But before you do that, like the video.
Stop.
Okay,
That's not like
okay.
how you re- I thought you were gonna
Um,
plug Miles Too Saucy again. I'm like,
Hey, follow Monster Sauce. Hey, follow all the socials. Rock with the channel. We rock with y'all.
But
We
yeah,
make the content for
for
y'all.
a first video, I'd say, or for a first podcast, for a first whatever you want to call it, pretty solid. Like I said, gave everybody pretty much a good idea of who we are, what we bring. No, hopefully they come back. We might do this Monday, Fridays, since those are pretty much the 2 calm days. I say Monday, Fridays. I'll get these up by probably about Sunday. But two videos a week, I see it's pretty solid.
solid.
No
You
idea.
gotta be
what
on
we're
that
gonna-
grind.
No idea what we're going to talk about on Monday, but it'll hopefully be something kind of cool.
We'll figure it out. We always
Figure it
do.
out. It's all about figuring it out on the spot. It's a podcast for
On the
fun.
DD podcast.
Something else. But
Monday we should talk about the Donovan Mitchell trade.
so now we're turning this into a sports podcast.
Yes, we are.
Great. I'm with it. I'm gonna turn it into everything. I feel like
And
the
then-
more we talk
It's
about
an
it, the more-
everything podcast.
That's
Everything.
yeah. I mean,
There's no-
the more
there's
the
no
more we,
genre.
the more we can talk about, the more people we can kind of connect to,
Just
which is
4
kind of
dudes
cool.
talking.
It's like obviously sports podcasts. They have their designated, their dedicated sports audience. But if we kind of connect with bullshit to sports to reality to just relating to everybody,
Hell yeah.
I think it'd be a lot better. But that's kind of it for this one till Monday, which, episode 2. We might have a guest. Probably will have a guest. Good buddy Jason of ours.
Oh, Jason's gonna be on.
Jason.
Got a
A
lot
lot
of
of
people
people that
yeah.
want to hop on the
Hey,
podcast now.
Hey, we got a whole lot of guests.
We got a lot of people
whole
waiting
wait
to show up.
list.
We got a lot of people
Wait
waiting to
list.
show up.
Hey,
We
put
got-
your name in now if you want to be in the wait list.
I talked to some dude down the hall. I got to subscribe. He said, "Hey, put me on the podcast."
Well,
I said, "Hey,
man,
I'm
we
about to talk tomorrow."
We got
You know
a
what
couple
I'm saying?
episodes we got to figure out, but next week or not even next week, but probably
Probably
this
try
will come-
Monday.
Yeah, this could come Monday. We'll have Bella say some stuff. We'll have Jason say some stuff.
Ooh,
Say hi, Bella.
You
Come
wanna
on,
say some
come
stuff
on.
right now?
It's the
Hi,
top
Mac,
tier
guys.
manager.
Come
Come
on,
here,
come
come
on,
here.
Bella.
Get closer, get
Bella,
closer.
Bella
Switch
behind
over
the
here.
mic.
Hi. what am I supposed to say?
But,
I don't know. Just
Hello.
say hi.
Why did you come to West Florida?
Nah, that's next
All right,
week.
never mind, never
We
mind.
can't keep
Ooh.
Hey, don't say a word.
Now they want to
Bella
know.
and Jason on
Now
Monday.
they
We're
wanna
gonna
know.
hear more about them on Monday, but they're just gonna get.
It was
kind
gonna
of
be
little
such a
sneak
good
peek,
story.
but-
It was gonna. It's so. I'm so excited.
But
Right.
Monday we'll have another one. Friday we'll have another
Sure.
one. Mondays and Fridays we'll get it right. We'll get it right.
We'll
But
try. We'll try this stuff out.
We're getting better as we go, you know.
we're getting better as we go. So that's it for this one.
Y'all have a
Thank you,
good night,
guys.
good day, whatever. We're up.
We love
Wherever
you.
y'all at,
Sometimes.
have a good one.
Yeah, we love you.
we love you guys. I love you guys. Follow the IG
We love
right now.
talking to them.